Hello everybody, welcome back to the sandbox. Today is going to be a continuation of yesterday's video because I just feel like I need to say a bit more on the topic before letting it fly into this internet space. Okay, but I'm going to do a similar color scheme, so I'm gonna grab your yellow, grab your red, grab your blue pen, and let's get going. The continuation that I wanted to say is, so I think there are some in this world who would believe that the proper reaction for a straight white man to have to today's society is to sit down and shut up and let someone else speak into the world. Be attentive to the other voices that have been silenced for so long. And I hear where you're coming from, that mentality. Like, I get it, but I just feel the need to warn and say, number one, that is the same kind of bullying technique used by straight white men against minorities for much of Western history. So doing the same bullying technique is going to result in the same injustice. And two, that is telling somebody to do that, to sit down, shut up, and that their voice and their opinion is not valid, is the fastest way to lose credibility with anybody, especially me and people like me. If you try to express some kind of overt dominance, it's a really great way for me to lose any credibility or respect for you. And that goes for anybody, literally anybody, whether you are a straight white man or if you consider those individuals to be your enemy. I hold very little respect and very little credibility for anybody who simply says to sit down and shut up. So I just want to call for a more mature and intelligent conversation about what justice is and what it looks like in 2024 and beyond, because we need justice. I mean, there's no denying that. We need to operate with justice, we need to operate with righteousness, and we need to operate with an understanding of love for people, and that includes people that are in opposition to my established beliefs or my personally held beliefs. We can disagree, but that doesn't mean we have to be enemies. At least that's what I believe. And if you are out there listening and you are in a similar position as me, I would just say there is a level of, how shall I say it, privilege that we and our families have experienced for much of our life. Not everybody has experienced that privilege, but there is an inherent level of bias and support given. And that's not something to be ignored. And so the best thing that we can do, I believe, is to actively choose to love and support and listen to people, and actively feel as choose to live in a sense of choose to live in a way that you can truly feel proud of, that doesn't tear anybody down. Because if you have to lift yourself up by tearing other people down, then that's really no way to live at all. I don't recommend that. Ultimately, you will feel a lack of peace and a lack of satisfaction if your entire life's philosophy requires you to tear other people down in order for you to be lifted up. And that goes for anybody. So yeah, I think I call on the other straight white men, such as myself, to stand up and take accountability for your own personal actions. But at the same time, I refuse to feel any sense of guilt or shame for these things that I can't control. I'm not going to let that shape who I am or how I feel about myself, because I'm a person too. So yeah, just a couple of little thoughts. Similar paintings, a little different. I like the line work here. I think it's pretty cool. That's why I like Posca pens. So see you in the next one.